How are you, YouTube? If you are new here, I'm Demi the Don. If you are returning, welcome, Rare Breed family. If you are new, welcome to the Rare Breed family. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, everyone. If you have not already, and join the Rare Breed family, y'all. We are on this spiritual journey, and we are on this journey together. So, y'all, we're about to get into another video, of course. So let's talk about it. So basically, I want to hit on the topic about emotions. What are emotions and why is it that we become emotional? Why do we get emotional? Especially chosen ones. A lot of chosen ones are very sensitive, for starters. So let's just say that. And why are we so sensitive when it comes to certain things and certain aspects of life? So my personal opinion, I feel like basically God gave us emotions as a tool to help for growth. Having emotions helps you grow, and it also helps you figure out a person or people. And speaking of this topic, this is why a lot of your enemies and a lot of narcissists hide their emotion. Because see, once you can figure a person out, that's their biggest fear. See, this is why it's bad how the enemy, they don't understand what they truly do when they go out of their way to hurt your feelings. Because see, God didn't give people feelings to be played with. You see, and people take advantage of people every single day by breaking them down, saying things to them to hurt them mentally. And mentally, you need to be stable. Because if you wake up every day, you are mad, angry, and sad, and you want to cry all the time, it's hard to get through the day feeling that way. So the fact that people took that tool that God gave us to help us grow and they used it against you, the fact that they did that, y'all, they will be paying for that. And see, that's why when their feelings get hurt, they cry even harder than how they made you cry. Because see, they used something so precious that God gave us and they turned it into something negative. And that's the sad part about all of this. Because, your enemies, they are sad beings to begin with. Let's just say that. These narcissists are sad individuals. It's sad that they prey on your happiness. And then they try to make you feel like you are weak when in reality, it's them. They are the weak ones. Because anytime you have to try and put someone down to make yourself feel good, it shows your real character. It shows that, you're limited to when it comes to certain things in life, because mentally you are unstable. Like, who would really wake up and prey on someone else to feel happy? But the sad part is that narcissists do this every single day. Like, right now, someone is somewhere going through something that they don't even deserve, using that tool that God gave us to grow to try and limit people. And that's crazy words. But at the same time, once you can sense who a person is, it still gives you the strength to become better. So even though the narcissist wants to break you down, God is still using it to build you up. Because now, as a person, you know what to look for. And that's real important, just living life in general. For an example, when someone makes you mad, that's an emotion that came from the devil, because God doesn't want to see you angry. He doesn't want to see you being evil and mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to do that because if they bring you peace, that's how you know that's God. God wants you to be peaceful and happy. You ever notice, when you first have a baby, or you don't have children, or you've been around a newborn, they just sleep there and they lay there looking so peaceful. Why? Because, they're like little angels. They're brand new in this world. God just has them there just, you know, just being beautiful. You just want to hold them, you want to hug them, you want to pick up your baby because, you know, but then it's like, no, they're sleeping. They look so peaceful just laying there sleeping because God brings peace. So at the end of the day, just know that when someone is attacking you emotionally, trying to ruin you mentally, that it's of the devil. And just know that narcissists hide behind this all the time and your enemies. Just think about it, y'all. People who step to you and say and do shady things, how many times have you seen these people break down? And that was something that, I mean, I don't mean like in a crazy way, but to break down and just cry and express how they feel. Just think about it. You have not seen these people who shaded you and who have done crazy things to you. You've never seen them cry or show any type of sympathy for anything or anyone, because they are evil and they are narcissists, and they are not going to do that in front of you because their main goal is to try and break you and destroy you anyways. You know, they want to see you feel how they truly feel, which is not right. But they, you know, they don't care. They feel like seeing you down can bring them joy. And that's sad as hell. That is a sad way to live. But unfortunately, we have people who do those things to people just so they can get back day after day. But see, what God wants you to do is to take all of that and flip that. And it's okay to break down because you are a genuine person. Even if you cried in front of people who never cried in front of you, it shows your strength and their weakness. Because at the end of the day, you sense when someone isn't feeling right anyway. So even though they tried to say something to hurt you, you already know they are hurting 10 times worse. But I tell you this though, you let that be the last time you cry in front of them once you realize that they don't care for you or they don't like you or that they betray you and go behind your back. Never ever cry in front of these people again, because you best believe they ran and told everyone who you know or you may not know. But you know they went and ran their mouth, yeah, and they was over here just crying, you know, and just tried to flip the script. But you know what? It's okay. Because see, God wanted you to see who they truly are in that moment, and you notice after you cry, you notice them for who they truly are. And that's the demon. That's that demonic side. That's that hatred that they truly have for you. Because when someone can feel your pain, they act just like you act. You know, if you truly love someone and they break down and cry, it's going to make you cry too, because it's like, why is my friend crying? But when they sit there and just kind of look at you with that straight face, it's almost like, got them. But what they fail to realize is that, no, you got. Because that same genuine person who they used to have, they no longer have, and they would never ever find another you. Listen to what I'm saying. These people who betray you and put you down, they will never ever find anyone like you. You will get the last laugh while they sit back and they cry. And that's facts. And that's game. Game that you don't even have to run. Because see, God invented this, so you already the winner. With that being said, you guys, I want you to stay strong. You know, continue to be yourself. Even if you want to break down and cry, even if you don't. If you want to, you know, just be happy. Just don't go around trying to make people mad because of what they've done to you, because you don't have to go tit for tat with these people. You already know mentally that they are weak anytime they try to make you feel a certain way. You already know how they feel about themselves, and you can't expect someone to love you when they don't love themselves. When people settle and people live life just being unhappy and they tolerate certain things, it's because they lack self-love and self-worth. But they don't, you know, and that's not your problem and your issue to deal with. What you do is you keep moving forward and you keep being the best person that you know how to be and who God put you here to be. You continue to inspire others and continue to become the best version of yourself. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Dimmin' It Done, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye, y'all.